which means that any organism with sufficient mass and cognitive capability is a potential vector. Is something wrong?
No, nothing.
Splendid, shall we? I am a genius. Unfortunately, my usefulness to this particular endeavor has come to an end. Protocol does not allow units with my classification to perform a task as important as the reunification of the index with the core. That final step is reserved for you, Reclaimer. That wasn't supposed to happen.
Oh, really?
Cortana.
I've spent the last 12 hours cooped up in here watching you toady about, helping that thing get set to slit our throats.
Hold on now. He's a friend.
Oh, I didn't realize. He's your pal, is he? Your chum? Do you have any idea what that bastard almost made you do?
Yes. Activate Halo's defenses and destroy the flood, which is why we brought the index to the control center.
You mean this?
A construct in the core? That is absolutely unacceptable.
Sod off!
What impertinence! I shall purge you at once!
You sure that's a good idea?
How dare you? I'll...
Do what? I have the index. You can just float and sputter.
Enough! The flood is spreading. If we activate Halo's defenses, we can wipe them out.
You have no idea how this ring works, do you? Why the Forerunners built it? Halo doesn't kill Flood. It kills their food. Humans, Covenant, whatever. We're all equally edible. The only way to stop the Flood is to starve them to death. And that's exactly what Halo is designed to do. Wipe the galaxy clean of all sentient life. You don't believe me? Ask him.
Is it true?
More or less. Technically, this installation's pulse has a maximum effective radius of 25,000 light years. But once the others follow suit, this galaxy will be quite devoid of life. Or at least any life with sufficient biomass to sustain the flood. But you already knew that. I mean, how could you?
Left out that little detail, did he?
We have followed outbreak containment procedure to the letter. You were with me each step of the way as we managed this crisis.
Chief, I'm picking up movement.
Why would you hesitate to do what you've already done?
We need to go right now.
Last time you asked me, if it were my choice, would I do it? Having had considerable time to ponder your query, my answer has not changed. There is no choice. We must activate the ring.
Get us out of here.
If you are unwilling to help, I will simply find another. Still, I must have the index. Give your construct to me, or I will be forced to take her from you.
That's not going to happen.
So be it. Save his head. Dispose of the rest.
Look out!
Oh man, so much to unpack there, so many questions. Like, why is the monitor acting like he knows us and that he asked us before, maybe he's our species, or what? It's crazy.
We can't let the monitor activate Halo. We have to stop him. We have to destroy Halo. According to my analysis of the available data, I believe the best course of action is somewhat risky. An explosion of sufficient size will help destabilize the ring, and will cut through a number of primary systems. We need to trigger a detonation on a large scale, however. The Starship's fusion reactors go critical to do the job. I'm going to search what's left of the Covenant BattleNet and see if I can locate the Pillar of Autumn's crash site. If the ship's fusion reactors are still relatively intact, we can use them to destroy Halo.
Also, well, before I get to the terminal here in another cutscene, I just want to talk about the index. It's an interesting thing. It's almost like tangible and intangible. The Chief can pick it up and hold it in his hand, but when the monitor grabs it, I don't know if it like magnetizes and just physically sticks to him, and Cortana can like hold it, manipulate it. Chief just kind of punches it into the control panel and it vanishes. And I don't know, I kind of think maybe the index is like made out of hard light. And also the index is, I think, supposed to be like, you know, the record of, or the instructions on how the ring can kill everyone or everything, or a record of what planets or what to target. I don't know, very interesting. Anyways, let's have a look at the terminal in this area. And again, cutscenes just stacked up on each other.
$25,000 light years. That is the effective range of this installation. According to the star charts archived on board this installation, I estimate that there are 3,792 worlds capable of sustaining biological sentient life within that 25,000 light year range. In reality, it may be significantly more than that. And if the full array was tuned and activated by Installation 00, the harmonics of the overlapping waves would magnify that effect exponentially, cascading to cover every known star system. And that only considers the firing of a mere 7 halos. And the original 12 rings survived to see use. Sterilization would spread far further than most Forerunners ever feared we could reach. But even with just 7 rings, we were able to destroy every side of the planet, and every other sentient creature along with it. This victory was the will of our people, despite the fact that it meant our own end as well. But by our empiric measurement, it was a victory, and cleared the stage for the rest of the librarian's plan. I sometimes wonder whether the Didact could have succeeded at a much smaller cost. I learned the folly of opposing him personally, and his brilliance was unsurpassed, except perhaps by her own. He never got the chance to fully execute his proposal. The Council saw to that. But if something were to go wrong with one of the halos, if our tools were ever turned against us. Long plans, indeed.
Alright, again, introducing interesting lore that hasn't been touched on since. 5 extra Halo rings on top of the 7 that are active. What's that up? And then what's up with that? And then extra plans on how to, like, on what to do with the rings if they were ever taken over by some hostile force. Again, a lot of interesting stuff that would be neat if they touched on in Halo Infinite. Although, I don't know, somehow I have a feeling it won't be touched on. Alright. This section used to give me a ton of trouble when I was a kid. But very little to work with here. General strategy I found that works here on legendary difficulty is just to kind of support the Sentinels by throwing plasma shots out there to help. And then the Sentinel comes up to you, just overcharge them. And then just charge the last remaining survivors. Worked out pretty well. Plasma weapons actually work pretty well against Sentinels, but for some strange reason, the shotgun also works pretty well against Sentinels. I like to hide back here on some high difficulty. Legendary.
crash site yet, but we need to buy some time in case the Monitor or his Sentinels find a way to activate Halo's final weapon without the Index. The machinery in these cannons are Halo's primary firing mechanisms. They consist of 3 phase pulse generators that amplify Halo's signal and allow it to fire deep into space. The power levels are enormous. I can't even begin to calculate the pulse's range. So, if we damage or destroy these generators, the Monitor will need to repair them before Halo can be used. That should buy us some time. I'm marking the location of the nearest pulse generator with a nav point. We need to move in and neutralize the device.
Man, I got shredded there. Survived though. Alright. So anyways, up here they have all sorts of weapons and ammunition stored up. This area is actually where I kind of discovered the effectiveness of the Needler at long ranges. I don't know, maybe I'll show that off. Yeah, I'll show off how I handled this area on Legendary usually. Come up here, collect everything. Let's see, I collect the pistol, sniper rifle, then I drop the sniper rifle. Well, I try to drop the sniper rifle down. Oh no, did it just drop out of the map there? Oh, there it is. Good. Okay. Okay. Dropped in a place I can get it. And then I go for a Needler. Needler. And I miss, of course. Just hitting all the shots today. There we go. Anyways, the Needler. You can just fire it off over here and watch this. See how effective the Needler is at range? I think the a lot of the Covenant weapons were designed to have like different effects against armor and shields, and I think the Needler's original intention was to like delay shield recharging, because it has a kind of delayed impact effect. Again, the Needler's the worst against the Jackals because, you know, their shield blocks it. Alright, that's done with things. Time to go pick up my pistol shotgun. Pistol was around here. Oh, so yeah, the Needler is a lot more effective than people might think. In multiplayer, it's not all that effective because all you have to do to avoid the shots is strafe a bit. But if they're a little bit unaware and you get them, it's really cool to see the explosion. Don't know why he wasn't paying attention. And usually I'll jump down here, you know, instead of going through here, but might as well just go ahead. Go as intended. See, one needler clip and both those guys are down.
Wait, we should commandeer one of those banshees. We'll need it to reach the pulse generator in time.
Not a good idea to hang out on this spot for too long, because those wraith shots don't surprise you. Over here, the wraith won't tag you. Yeah, in the previous level there was, you know, a bunch of ammunition here and the terminal there. But now, no. Pistol. I know, dropping a rocket launcher, but trust me, pistol and shotgun are far more effective. Don't need to get the rocket launcher. And this is a lot of people's first introduction to flying a Banshee.
Good. Let's get moving. The nav point marks our target.
Also up there, if you land, there's a Bungie Easter egg where they play a music piece called The Siege of Madrigal or Madrigal or something. It's a nice little song. Anyways, one cheap thing about the Banshee in Halo Combat Evolved, if you hold back on the stick, you move backwards slowly, so it's almost like a hover. And you can just stay high above enemies and just pepper them with shots. You get the plasma rifle, 2 plasma rifle shots in the front, and also a fuel rod type shot.
That's the pulse generator. The center core is the signal amplifier. That's what we need to shut down. We need to interrupt the pulse generator's energy stream. I've adjusted your shield system so that it will deliver an EMP burst to disrupt the generator, but you'll need to walk into the beam to trigger it. The EMP blast should neutralize the generator, but it will also drain your shields and leave you vulnerable until they recharge.
Interesting little mechanic they added here. I imagine they just didn't figure out another way of doing this. Into it.
Objective accomplished. The pulse generator has overloaded. Scanning. The generator's central core is offline. Well done.
Should have brought in a plasma rifle. Forgot. And they killed me. Very well done. Alright, I'm gonna grab a plasma rifle. There we go. Easy.
That's the pulse generator. See? Objective accomplished. The pulse generator has overloaded. Scanning. The generator's central core is offline. Well done.
Also, you don't want to be under the sentinels when they blow up, because they kind of do a little bit of area of effect damage. Alright, there we go. They always spawn a new Banshee here that'll have
Move out
full
and I'll
health.
mark the target with a nav point when we get closer.
When you blow up a grunt fuel rod gun, the fuel rod gun will sit there for a few minutes and then blow, or not a few minutes, a few seconds and then blow up. Pretty cool. If you don't have the Banshee, you can actually, I think, walk up to here through the doorway. Anyways, I like that they point out which doorway because there's always a chance that
Head through that
you'll
door. That's the way to the next canyon.
go to the wrong one. And I like that they didn't flip the arrows, so through this part of the level you'll be going against the arrows. You know, it would have been easy for the anniversary people to just be like, oh, we'll just turn all the arrows around. Even though that would make lore sense to do. Shotgun, it's pretty much effective against everything. I like how the enemies kind of pop out and surprise you here. The areas you walk through may be similar or the same, but the encounters in these areas are always very different from what they were originally. And now, check this out. Blood versus elites. Blood versus the Covenant. Very interesting. Very cool. Now a three-way, maybe that's now actually like a four-way battle. You got, well, you don't see the humans ever. I guess you count as the humans. So you've got humans versus Flood versus Covenant versus Forerunners. The Descendants. the end, Halo Combat Evolved is just a everyone fight everyone in the level. I mean, while the other games sort of have this, I think Halo Combat Evolved has this best. Just jumped to his death, I think. Oh, that's hilarious. Really terrifying the first time I saw the flood jump over. Like, oh my gosh. I think the anniversary version makes the snowflakes a little bit too intrusive. But, whatever. Still really fun. Getting a bit tired. Maybe this will be the last level I played through today? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. Oof, the shotgun flood combat forms really do pack a punch. Oh no, flood versus elites. What should I do? Should I help the elites? Whoa. Rocket launcher. Oh man, no way I could have avoided that shot. Should I just run through? Yeah, I'm getting pretty tired. Maybe I should just try running through. This is actually a pretty long level, I think. Ooh, now the Covenant is using vehicles against the Flood. My other grenade. It fell off the side of the bridge. Where did that rocket come from? Oh man. What? That's a problem if you try to get through quickly, sometimes you miss checkpoints. I'm ready for a bit of a break. That Flood just partially shoot his own guy with a shotgun blast. Oh. This is normal. This is normal difficulty. Oh, at least maybe I'll get one of those challenge things completed. Another cool thing to mention is the elite dialogue is actually like slowed down and reversed Johnson lines. Oof. Oh, and those weird sounds you hear is guns stuck in the geometry rotating around. Whew. Oh. Alright. Checkpoint. Checkpoint. Alright, checkpoint. Good. So, if I die, I shouldn't be sent back that far. Again, normal difficulty, guys. Halo CE is pretty hard. It's usually a pretty fair sort of hard, you know? Bodies. That was close. got tagged by a wraith shot.
Okay, let's take care of the next pulse generator.
There's gameplay with the ghost. Ah, yes, some much needed health packs. And I think this one contains ammo over here, yep. Rocket launcher? Sure. Let's go use it. Bit of waste of rocket ammo to take out the turrets, but whatever. Good. Down. Rocket ammo. I don't think there's anything there, but just in case. Alright. And let's get this ghost. Should be fresh. Oof, this is a pretty, not a great level to start if you're feeling tired. This one is long. I think I'll stop the recording after this level. This level seems like a good stopping place. Again, even with vehicle weapons, they're accurate if you tap them, but if you hold down for too long, they start firing everywhere. Warthog. Grunts up here that lob grenades down at ya. I think I'll go with the ghost. I think on higher difficulty, I don't know, it's just kinda, there's a lot of different ways of going through the levels. A lot of different strategies. And sometimes the strategies change depending on difficulty level. Halo Combat Evolved is a really good game. A lot of different ways you can choose to take each place, each different area, and each different encounter. There we go. Moving on. I would say this is the hardest level in Combat Evolved, but it might be. I don't know. Maybe I'd say this Two Betrayals is, maybe I'd say this is the most challenging level in the Combat Evolved. Now, people could make arguments for other levels, but yeah, I think this is probably the most challenging. More accurate with tapping. Oh, why did I just stand there and let him hit me? I don't know. Again, bullets are more effective against vehicles anyways. There we go. I think the most effective way to deal with this area is just to try to rush these banshees over here and pick them up. Yeah, there's a lot of different ways to approach things. And a lot of different effective strategies. Again, when in doubt, Needler at a little bit of a distance can be very effective. Every gun in this game has its use. You're not just running around using a BR or pistol. On really high difficulties, I like rushing, rushing to the Banshee and just using the hover glitch trick to get above everything and raining down fire from up high. It's interesting that the Covenant vehicles were given health bars, but I guess they would be, makes sense for gameplay. of those areas where I want to take a plasma rifle in with me? I think so. I think this is one of those areas. Get this Banshee out of the way, get that plasma rifle. There it is. Alright, pistol should stay. Oh yeah, you can also weapon juggle. It's a trick where you take weapon, you know, basically it allows you to kind of take 3 weapons into an area. Oh yeah, now I remember looking stuff in this area. Poof! Rocket. Oh man. Okay, I think I'll stick with the pistol. Alright. Okay, yeah, I remember now. It's, well, I guess on any difficulty, it's a good idea to come back here and kinda get all the taken care of before you go and get your shields wiped out.
That did it. The pulse generator overloaded. One more to go.
Good. Yeah, that's good. Alright, continuing on. Fresh Banshee. And
I located the pillar of
actually,
Onyx.
it's quicker.
She put down 1,200 kilometers upspin. Energy readings show her fusion reactors are still powered up. That tunnel leads to the next section of canyon. The final pulse generator we need to destroy is through there.
If you're in the Banshee and you want to, like, go down, it's actually quicker just to take your hand off of the controls and just drop down pretty quickly. I think there's like a way to get a ghost through here, but yeah, whatever. Did I already? Yeah, I already did the terminal. The terminal was at the beginning of this level, I think. I don't think there are any other terminals in this level. It's like one terminal per level. But I should be trying to save up some ammo, I think. Again, when they get up, they just come and surprise you. Anything useful? Health pack. Alright. Continuing on again. Not much going on here. They have arrows on the ceiling. What? Oh man, I thought my grenade would totally take them out, but either they all stood back up or the grenade didn't do it. And running low on ammunition. That's okay, I think. Just let them battle it out for a little while. That worked. Pretty well. Any ammunition? Oh, more. Nope. But ghosts! Sure, I'll take those. They have infinite ammo. not sure if there's anything in here, in this cave. I don't think so. There are these. Rocket launcher. Don't think so. Now, a trick to get the ghost up here. A kind of raises the ghost up a little bit, and if you hit it at the right angle, your ghost can get in there. I'm not sure if that was intentional or not. I'm guessing it wasn't. But it's helpful to have the kind of infinite ammo in this area with the ghost. I like to just wait here and let the flood charge in. Oh, never mind, one of the flood found me. That's okay though. Just shoot him. Come on, flood, fight the Covenant for me. Surprised. Usually I don't see the Wraith go there. Usually just takes that. That's unusual. Whoa. Everything. Like I say, I think this level is probably the hardest level in Halo Combat Evolved. Ghost is almost totally done. Oh, and Invisibles here. Right, I forgot about them. Shoot that turret pistol a little bit. Throw a grenade in. Oh boy. That Wraith shot really hurt. One interesting thing is you cannot destroy the turrets. You can just kill whoever's in it or flip it over. And yeah, just getting right back in it. It's a bit of a blessing and a disguise because the turrets are stationary, so you can kind of, kill who's ever in it pretty easily. Or whatever's in it pretty easily. Man, Halo Combat Evolved. Section. Alright, hunters, one shot in the back. Do that at the moment. Again, this is normal difficulty. Usually I'm better. No, like I said, I think I'm just getting pretty old. There we go, that's everyone, right? Yeah, okay, other Banshee. Oh, let's go, Banshee. What? There we go. Okay. Again, this is an interesting place to kind of showcase that the new graphics don't match what's actually there. Looks like I can totally fly through here, but nope. There's a wall. Interesting to showcase. Alrighty. Is this the last pulse generator thing for this level? Okay, I think this is another plasma rifle area. Yep. Now you can actually stick these guys with plasma grenades. But again, it's been a long time, so I might have to get one to do that. Glad I'm not doing this Let's Play on Legendary. Alright. I think this is it. Oh.
Final target neutralized. Let's get out of here.
Let's find a ride and get to the captain.
No, that'll take too long.
You have a better idea?
There's a teleportation grid that runs throughout Halo. That's how the monitor moves about so quickly. I learned how to tap into the grid when I was in the control center. Unfortunately, each jump requires a rather consequential expenditure of energy.
Something tells me I'm not gonna like this.
But I'm pretty sure I can pull it from your suit without permanently damaging your shields. Needless to say, I think we should only try this once.
Do it.